Back to throw now on first down. Touchdown! Mike Evans on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Buccaneers continue to pull away here in this first half.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10.
Ready up.
They'll set up to throw. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Over the middle to Evans. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught by Evans. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion going to move him up over 400 yards passing now for the game. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. 1st down, here's White. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Buccaneers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon, I would imagine. So now out comes this offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Oh, there's There's that man again. It's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll throw now on the final play. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, and it's the Saints who are out in front. Derek Carr has a couple of touchdown passes there. From there, we head east to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. Aaron Rodgers, 4 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Bryce Young with 2 touchdown passes there. It was a solid first half for the running back, Rachaad White. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They got the victory last week. That was against Washington, and now they lead this ball game as well. Set to go here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for Shepard deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. The Bucs ready to take over once again. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This is caught by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Now 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Gets the check down throw to White. Powering his way forward. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And with that last throw, the record comes into focus as he has now gone over 500 passing yards in this game alone. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. In motion, left Shepard. They'll look to throw now on first down. Trying to lay one up deep. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Mike Evans, 30 yards. And the Bucs just continue to roll. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you. No question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 45 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. He'll look to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
Opting to run again here with White. And fights through one man. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rashad White with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Buccaneers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. So how about this start to a year? Fantasy owners take note. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they'll try and start this drive in the air. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. And quickly, they get to the line. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. There he goes again. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here, as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They're going to look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs are on their way to a 2-0 start. Oh, my goodness. How about this start to a season? I mean, it doesn't get much better. 2 touchdowns, remember, last week in the opener. 3 more here. This is some kind of pace to put yourself on.
Are we going to go ahead and look ahead and say 4 next week? Is that too much to ask for? That's what he's dreaming about right now. That's what his team's thinking about. But, boy, what a start for him.
The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the fourth, Charles, it's really, really been impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to think to yourself, the preparation that went into this, but the absolute focus that they kept throughout in order to have this kind of a result. This is Super Bowl-esque, and they've got to feel awfully good about what they put out there today.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now the veteran of a handful of teams, it's Chase Edmonds. Shoves him aside. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. 12 yards there as they move the chains. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Going across the formation, there's Otten with it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Cade Otten, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bucs add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. So out come the Bucs now. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got...
Okay, ready? Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Edmonds gets past one man. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Otten brings it in over the middle. Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Cade Otten with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bucs are pouring it on. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything. Just
And now an audible here into something else. They'll set up a throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
A gain of 36 yards. And
Now back to throw. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
as well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Bucs, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in a, she just made a big. I got rolling over, speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my they say yeah. I'm like whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like whoa, reaping what I sow, harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I released my soul, now they taking pictures. Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries with the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tides fall off. She know I'm a G, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She took with the G's, then she know it. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize.
It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Buccaneers' rookie quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Bucs and the Broncos, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from Florida State.
And we're talking about a young man who's been the talk of the NFL here in September. Came in and looked right at home. His team's 2-0. He's playing well. What's the big thing for him now, though? Not to become complacent. And I think the coaching staff has been working on exactly that.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He connected on his first pass of the game for a long touchdown, so we'll see what else he's got up his sleeve as they start 1st and 10 again. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. When you look at this Bronco defense, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He's to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Buccaneers take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present?
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10. In motion left, Godwin. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl? Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 67 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
threw his league-leading 25th touchdown pass on that last drive. He'll look to add to that total here with a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the...
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He completes it to Evans. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. And now they'll shift things around. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. There's Evans again, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. The tight end in motion right. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bucs are able to widen their advantage. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they do.
A first carry now for Chase Edmonds. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Buccaneers have got it on cruise control.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And got his man complete. Still going. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Cade Otton, 70 yards. And the Bucs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, boom.
And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Now they'll audible to something else.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Chris Godwin,
66 yards.
And the Bucs extend their lead yet again.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And the yardage just continues to pile up. We're still in the 3rd quarter. He's had a heck of a game.
Keep your calculator handy because these numbers are skyrocketing. Loving watching what he's doing right now because, what do we call it, in the zone?
Yeah, he's in the zone.
I think he's in the zone plus right now. Everything is like a laser.
See if he can stay in that zone. Fighting through it, he's got space.
Still on his feet. Mike Evans.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 96 yards.
And the Bucs get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Through touchdown pass number 30 on the year last time he had the ball. He'll look to build on things here, 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield for Godwin. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
This one taken in by Otten.
And out across midfield down to the 45. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Shepard deep. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Sterling Shepard. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Bucs just continue to roll. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They'll start on the ground with Irving.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
2nd and 3. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They're going to look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 17 yards out.
And the Buccaneers are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Buccaneers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They'll drop the throw. Right back to Chris Godwin. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, 33 yards. And the Buccaneers add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
A gain of 19 yards. Complete to Chris Godwin. First and 10.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people and their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 33 yards that time.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otton, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Buccaneers are pouring it on. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up the secondary all game long. And this time, that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading.
Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we've reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Airing this one out for Evans. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Through the middle of the field. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 91 yards. And the Bucs have got it on cruise control.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Now they